Hello everybody and welcome back to my final video on FC25. Now, this is the third time I'm recording this video because I have absolutely no clue how to finish FC25. So, this is my final team that I ended up using and playing with. And it was honestly, apart from De Gea, it was alright. I mean, as my controller's off, it'd be help if it on. It was solid. Like, I'm not going to say it was bad, but it was okay. And I think that's to summarise this whole game up, pretty much. Bench is like a load of the players from the 99 plus player pick, which I pretty much have all the 99 rated players, apart from some SBCs and objectives. Otherwise, I have most players. As you can see, and I'll show you in a second, all the squads I have basically for the teams. I mean, Hullet, I think, had the best SBC of the year. Along with De Bruyne's flashback for me, that card was incredible. Obviously, this is the, what's its face? The end of an era. And I've used it for 400 games. And his end of a flashback I used for, I think, 380 or something. Or a similar number of games. So I would say De Bruyne is the card I've used the most on FC. Maybe Haaland, actually. But it is close between them two. And it's just been mid this game. So when I recorded this first time, I brought the season pass, thinking I couldn't quite complete it. So I brought it, obviously got the Reinders and 8 Nori, but then I did turn out after playing some objectives, daily play, and completing the completing like manager career mode and completing those objectives, I did manage to get enough XP to get the Kevin De Bruyne. Granted, I still haven't packed Shapeshifters Rodri after opening loads and loads of packs, so I've had to buy him for 30k. So that is what it is. I've also went out and saw a foot birthday Erling Haaland on the market for 30k, who quite lucky to pop up. So the only Man City cards I'm missing are the Akanji and the Ake, I think. They're the only two obvious cards I'm missing that I can think of. And they're just not on the market. For whatever reason. Oh, and obviously the Bernardo Silva and Ruben Dias. But EA just haven't put the Portuguese winners back in packs. Which is a shame, because that would have been quite nice too, but they just haven't put them back in packs. And as you see, it's just Stones, Haaland and Kushner on the market. And then the odd Rodri will pop up, I imagine. Yeah, so there's none of the final few players I need to buy. Oh, if I was to go full, need every card, I would need to pick up Trailblazer Haaland. But other than that, it's not the end of the world. So, that being said, I did then complete. So from the icon picks, I got pretty much all the tradable cards, apart from Bale and Pele, which I have completed. Like you saw Bale there, and then Pele is here. And then I managed to get, I think, every single woman. Every single Euro winners. No, that's the wrong one. That's the 99 team I can make, basically. Here it is. So that's basically every single woman I think EA released, barring Neve Charles, who I forgot to do, which I still won't let myself. That's the SBC I can think of that I regretted not doing, but forgot to do. Like I remember back in FIFA 23. World Cup Enzo Fernandez was that SBC, like the showdown SBC he got. I missed it because it expired at 3 o'clock. And obviously that was probably one of the best centre mids in the game at the time, which is a bit annoying. So that's the Euro one, women. The 99 team, which I went on in a second, ends up going to be like this, I think. I've not played it, I'm not going to use it. Full 99 team. Obviously, if I was to be properly, I would use Canate or Crouch over Hampton, because she's 5'7" or something. 5'9". She's a bit taller, but still she's 5 foot. That's basically my takeaway. And then Team of the Year team. I thought I packed Team of the Year Ronaldo on one account. Whether it was this one or the other one, I don't know. But I thought I did. But I must have put him in an SBC. I would say the favourite card I've used on this entire game, though, was the Team of the Year Smith at the time, or Wilson. Which, on the other account, she had like 500 odd games played, I think. Maybe not much, like 300 odd goals, 300 odd assists. Might have been 300 games then. I basically really like this card. Its dribbling was phenomenal. The shooting, the pace, the weak foot. Oh, it was top tier. And it is probably, to this day, my favourite card I've used on FC. Barring Flashback De Bruyne. Because I really like that. Obviously, I pretty much packed most of the team, or every single team of the year that was in packs. Multiple times. Obviously, I think Renard wasn't in packs, but she was in packs before. Same with Bronze and stuff. So, now I'll show you my Reds. Or the City team I can build. Who is it I'm missing in concept? I'll put Ortega in well. Oh, I can add Reinders and... Lovely. So, this is the final Man City team, basically. Which I can build. Like I said, I am missing a couple of cards. But, like, Team of the Week Edison. Team of the Week Savino. But I've got his Globetrotters. And a Shapeshifters. So, it's not really the end of the world. Wait, Reinders has lost some pace. Yeah. Reinders has lost a pace, I think. Fair, it does. But to be fair, it does look like this whole EA have toned down the pace of a load of players. Nor. Oh no, he's got the same pace. Mateo Nunes has got +2 actually. So actually, Norris going to be quite a good starter left back now I look at it. But Tajani Reinders. That was Ray. Has lost... Yeah, he's lost 1 pace. Gained 3 shooting. Gained 2 passing. Gained the dribbling. +6 defending. 4 defending. +3 physical. Actually, he's got a very well-rounded card. With Tiki Taka Plus can play all 3 like midfielders. So he's going to be... I think on FC26, he's going to be one of the first big cards I go out and get, basically. Same with Nori. Mateus Nunes is an 85, but 80 and 79, so he gets a +1. Although he's got the same defending, which is fair enough, I guess. Can't really see the +1 stats. He's lost a shooting, he's gained 2 passing, he's lost 2 dribbling. So I don't really know how he's got a +1 overall. And then Savino's lost a bit of pace as well, like a pace, but gained. Yeah, but so Savino does actually look like a solid starter card. And I think, is he a rare this year? I don't know. But anyway, the final 2 players in the team for the City team. As I got rid of City, damn. And I can put... Actually, no, I better leave Team of the Year Rodri in the team because that functions better. So, well, actually, I could put, yeah. It doesn't really matter. I know what I can do. That... Then Foden DM. It's a shame I never actually got to use this Shapeshifter's Foden. Because I really probably would have quite liked to. But unfortunately, I just packed him and haven't played the game really since. Doku can go to the bench. And Minus can go in at DM. Lovely. So that's my final... That is my final Man City team. Which is cool. And then... I'm now going to show you my best league. So this is the best team I can make from France. Which, honestly, I forgot to do the bench of this team, but it's not really great. It's an okay team. Again, quite a few 99s, like 3 99s, 4 99s. Donnarumma, who's now at City, obviously, which made a hell of a save in the Manchester derby. And I'm so glad we got him. Oh, he's 5-star, damn. So that's the Ligue 1 team. Then, Italian team. When the game decides to load. My Serie A team is... Well. Going to be a restart, I think. this is one thing I'm actually quite looking forward to. Not having to restart my game. Every time I try and go into something, it's just like, nah, we're not going to go into that for you. It is so annoying, this game. And I've only figured out just recently how to access my SBC storage. Because if SBC storage for me was like temperamental for the whole year, like I couldn't get it to work, you need to double tap RB, not just singular tap. Which for me makes no sense. And then if you've gone into your club, it won't load it. I don't know. Have the servers gone down? Like, really? Have the servers just decided to go, yeah, we're going down. Anyway, I've got the Ultimate Edition coming, so obviously I can play that Friday. The creators get it tonight at 6 o'clock, which hopefully this video's up by then. But so I'll be watching someone, like whether it be Bateson or Orzio or someone like that, to just see open the packs and just be like, yeah, cool, FC26 is here. Which, it's better late than never, to be honest. I'm not saying it was late, but you know what I mean? Like, it was just too, like, FC25 almost should have died at Team of the Year. For Tots was awful. It was a waste of time, half the promos they did. And yeah, it weren't really particularly good, but I should share my thoughts in a minute. This is the Serie A team. I think it's a banging team as well, to be fair. You get United and De Bruyne, which, again, stats-wise is better, but playstyle-wise it ain't much better than my one. France, Spain is, I think, the best one of the lot, if I'm going to be honest. Just looks mental, wouldn't, if I match up against a team, I'd be like, it's a full La Liga team, but not great. And then the German team, or the Bundesliga, funny enough, if we look at Bundesliga goalkeepers, they are awful. Like, they've not had a good footies one. Like, he was an SBC. He was obviously on the market. But they've not had a good goalkeeper this year since Tots, which is like every league has multiple footies goalies, apart from the Bundesliga. So Neuer is the best goalkeeper I have. Which is, like, shocking, really. How he hasn't had a special card either this year. Like, whether it be a foot birthday or, I don't know, like a numero foot or something, that would have been quite better than Trapp anyway. But hey, Trapp was actually quite good, I think. So I think my favourite card in this team has been this Davies. I think he's the only one I've really used. No, sorry, it's Elise. Elise was top tier for me, and he was class. Then the Prem team, which, if you notice what I've done, I've just put the first letters of the nation they're in. It is pretty good, like Liverpool, Man City based, and then a Newcastle or Everton or whatever team he played for. I don't know, but hey, it's really it, because, like, I mean, I could probably put Cole Palmer in or Delap or someone, but I don't really care. It's a solid team. How Frimpong's one rated higher than Wirtz, I don't know, but again, I've not used many of those cards apart from Van Dijk, Haaland, and Salah, who actually, this Salah is quite good, and a card I haven't used much this year, which is mental considering the amount of cards he has had. Mohamed Salah. Like, he's got his footies, he's got Tots, he's got Team of the Year, he's got Dream Chasers, Player of the Month, Globetrotters, Team of the Week, Total Rush, Team of the Week. I thought he had another Player of the Month. He did. And that Player of the Month. When was that Player of the Month for? Because I remember being tempted to do that SBC, but decided not to, because it was just like, I think it was out when, what SBCs were out? There were some two other SBCs out, which I wanted to do and just couldn't do them. So that's that. But I think that's really it. I mean, SBC-wise, obviously, a lot of them are done. This game is pretty much, I have all the players I want to have. I don't have this Ronaldinho, but I've got his 99, so I'm not fussed about the shapeshifters. I could do Douay, but again, I've got his footy, so what's the point? It's sort of the way I'm looking at it. Like, I missed out on the Gyökeres and a couple other cards. But overall, I could do this Muller. I suppose I probably should. And I might do that Gittins, but I can't be bothered, really. Game's dead. It's over. But that, my friends, is FC25 over. I did do a semi-tier list video, which I didn't like, so I decided to scrap it. Which, honestly, some of the promos throughout this year, I went and obviously put in a tier list. I think I put 3 of them in a complete and utter waste of time, and Numero Foot was one of them. So for me, that goes down as the worst promo this year. But I also think you could chuck Tots in as one of the worst promos. It felt like it dragged on, and it was just stupid the amount of time it felt we wasted in Tots. Same thing with Footies. Like, it's almost like they could have maybe. I know Footies is normally like a 5-week promo, but it felt like this dragged on a lot. Maybe that's because they didn't change the players. Because if you like in previous years, they've chucked in hundreds and hundreds of team of the seasons, or they've put almost every team of the season back in packs. Whereas I sort of thought EA this year gave up with the FC25 a lot earlier. It felt like when it was like, I think it was like Team 3 these players came in at for Footies. They've now been in for 2 months. And after like a week, I had almost every single one of them. So it's a bit like, where? So I reckon they stopped, just said, right, we're not going to do any more with FC26 player-wise. We'll do SBCs, we'll do objectives, but we'll just leave the same cards and packs and focus a bit more on FC26 to try and get that right. Because FC26 is a game they've got to get right. Because we all know the problems they've had with FC25 and how bad it's been. And a bit of that has reflected in content for me. In terms of, it's been horrendous, I've not uploaded. Or, I've not enjoyed the game, so I've not said it's not worth uploading. Which, I probably should be doing a bit better. But, oh well, hey, they've missed something I've just noticed. So, you know how, granted this is a bit of a nitpick, but Smith, or Wilson, got married. If you look at the Total Rush her in the green kit, it's Smith on her back, whereas she's now Wilson. So, but hey, again, I can't expect EA to change that little snippet, but oh well. But yeah, she is probably my favourite card I've used in the game. Our Team of the Year for me was my favourite promo, and I think a lot of people, it will be similar for a lot of people. Maybe Future Stars. I think I prefer what they did back in like FIFA 20 type thing, where they did like a load of players as objectives, and like you have to play one with so and so in your team to get the upgrade, or play 20 matches, sort of something like that. That's better, but obviously they've got Evos out now, so that won't be the case. But anyway, so for me to summarise FC26 up as a whole, and I think that's sort of reflected in this video, not in the video, but the fact it took me 3 tries to make this video, for me summed up just how weird this game was. Like, because obviously they changed. This is effectively FIFA 25.5, or they released 24.45, not 25. Because it just feels like they were like so bad off the ball with gameplay to start with, and then they had that built-in button delay, and it just, the gameplay this year was horrendous, and I hope it's better. But anyway, thank you all for watching throughout the video, or throughout the whole year really, even though I have not really kept to a schedule. For that, I will say I'm sorry for, and I will try my best to keep up with it. And going into FC26, I want to do 2 Road to Glories. Now, that might not happen, depending on how much content I get out of the first week to see what it is. So I'll start this Road to Glory probably on the Saturday or the Sunday, because PlayStation can't let you pre-download the game, whereas Xbox can. Simple fix. So Friday I might not be able to play any, which will be a bit of a shame. But so the video won't be up till possibly Sunday, which will be fair enough. I know I don't know how many people, I imagine a decent chunk order just the standard version because they're not paying 100 quid, whereas other people will pay 100 quid for it because they want the game 7 days early. It's up to you. Do what you do. Obviously, as the EA creators get that tonight. Would love to be part of that one day. But, you know, that'll take time. So, that being said, as the sort of time when Ben went off on a ramble, thank you all for watching over the year. And I'll try and keep up with FC20. No, I never finished what I was going to do with that second RTG. This is what I mean. This is why I've sort of taken 3 attempts, because I've just gone, ooh. It's just got stupid, basically, for me at some points. So that other RTG will probably be a Man City / player themed one, whether it's Marmouche, Reinders, Eight Nori, Cherky, Doku, or someone like that. Or it might just be a Man City themed one where I have to use 3 Man City players permanently in the team. And then we can use... I don't know. It's weird. I don't quite know what I'm going to do with that yet. But anyway, I'm going to leave that here. And I'll see you in FC 26.